Protecting inventions and creative works, according to experts, is mainly the task of intellectual property law, without which they say there would be little incentives to invest in certain forms of innovation and creative works. Competition law, on the other hand, complements intellectual property law in situations where the manner in which intellectual property law is exercised may fall short of promoting consumer welfare, and the fact that sometimes intellectual property rights can be used to restrict competition, which is bad for competitiveness, growth, job creation, and deny consumers the opportunity to have access to a wide range of innovative and creative goods and services at reasonable prices.
Usually people think about intellectual property right as giving people like a patent holder's right to do everything they want in the market since they have a monopoly. But IP right itself is not immune from the rule of the game. By the rule of the game, I mean respecting competition and not excluding competitor and not exploiting consumers. So this is where competition law is important, as it is used as a tool actually to address restriction on intellectual property right.
What it seems to do is that it's going to give a bit of clarity into how competition law is affected by intellectual property law, because those are two separate concepts. And with certain knowledge, you're going to have a practitioner in the area of competition law understanding clearly how intellectual property IP law affects, or IP policies will affect competition law.
The Gambia Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has realized cases of such in the country. Therefore, the need for this training for its staff and stakeholders on the interface between competition law and intellectual property law.
Intellectual property is part of competition law, but it's a very tricky area, and we think that we need an expert to come and train stakeholders on the linkages so that they can better understand what is involved.
With experts to take stakeholders at this day forum, drawn from the legal fraternity, PURA and GAIPA, officials of the Gccpc are hopeful that participants' knowledge will be broadened on how to protect intellectual protection rights, at the same time protect consumer protection laws for the benefit of Gambians. Gccpc, GRTS.